you said you will start this year, but you've still not started. Hi guys. Yes, it has been a very cute minute since I sat down in front of a camera to talk. Let me bring my seat closer. So welcome. My name is Nengi. I sing, I dance, and I love to talk about anything that has to do with leveling up, living our best lives, being our best selves, spiritually, physically, mentally, financially, everything. You feel me? I know you do. So we're going to talk about procrastination today. Procrastination is the thief of your life. Before we get into like tips on what to do, on how to stop, we're first going to talk about like the effects and the consequences of procrastinating. Be it your personal goals that you've been working on. Baby girl, we are in August. We are literally more than halfway through 2023, and you've not gotten started on those goals, on those things that you said you were going to start. You keep saying, oh, when I have this, when I get this, when I do this. Honestly, I'm not just speaking to you, I'm also speaking to myself, because sitting down to do these type of videos is something I have procrastinated for quite a while. But I also told myself that when I get myself like a decent filming camera, I'm going to start, and yeah, I've started, so I'm proud of myself. You watching this video, if you've started something that you said you were going to start, give me a high five, because I am proud of you. I am proud of you. You did that, and you deserve all the praise, all the reward, all the accolades. I am proud of you. So first off, let's talk about why we procrastinate. The number one reason why we procrastinate things is we just don't feel like doing them. Shikina, period. Simple. It could be that you are mentally fatigued, like when you think of how much you actually have to do to get started, you give up, you quit. Or it could be that you actually started, but in the process of starting, the process of getting up to do it, you saw that, okay, this is a lot more work than you thought. You put in like 2 hours of your time and you've not gotten past like the first 2 pages. So it could be something important in school, something important in your job, something important to you. You said you will start this year, but you've still not started. Anyways, let's get into what we can do to actually fight procrastination and little steps we can take to do better for ourselves. So let's get into it. So step 1 to fighting procrastination is to figure out why you don't want to do whatever it is that you know you have to do and you know it's important. So it could be that you are, like I said before, mentally fatigued. Your brain cannot stand the thought of reading another book, looking at another chapter. It could be that you are physically fatigued, so your body cannot move to do the things that you are trying to get it to do. It could be that you are emotionally fatigued. You are not happy, you're sad, you're depressed, you're anxious. It could be all those things. So instead of sitting down and judging yourself like, okay, I didn't do this thing, let's get into why you don't want to do it. So in the case of mental fatigue, if you are feeling really tired, why you shout for my video? If you are feeling really tired, go and sleep. Do not bring out your phone. Don't do any of that. Just go and sleep. Number 2, if it's a case of body fatigue, like your body is physically worn out, let's say the thing you're procrastinating is exercising, just stretch, probably take a walk. All these things don't really require much exertion on your body, and when you feel up to it, then you can attempt to exercise. Do not be hard on yourself. If you know you can't do it, you can't do it, so just leave it. So in the case of emotional fatigue, whether you're feeling depressed, you're sad, you're anxious, the very first thing I can tell you is to pray. Prayer works. It really does. Like, just tell God, I beg God, just come and sit down with me. Just spend time in his presence. You don't have to say anything. Just have worship music playing in the background. Be doing your whatever it is you're doing, your cleaning, whatever it is. And these days my attitude to God has been like, whenever I'm in the presence of God, at that moment nothing else matters, because spending time with God doing nothing will open more doors for you than any of your efforts will. So you do that, I guarantee you 10 out of 10 times work. So exactly. Another thing you can do if you are feeling emotionally fatigued is to do some exercise. Go out, take a walk, move your body in a way, dance, just get out of your head, get out of your thoughts. Another thing you can do is to go and sit down with people that love you and people you love. Another thing that can cause emotional fatigue is the feeling of dissatisfaction. You feel like you're not where you should be in life. And if you are feeling that way, I don't know if I should say this procrastination thing could just be the reason why you are feeling that way. Like, it's funny, you are procrastinating, but the procrastination itself is making you feel dissatisfied. And the fact that you feel dissatisfied is preventing you from actually doing something about it. So in a case like that, I need you to tell your body to, sit down. You take charge of your body. You take charge of your emotions. Your emotions don't determine who you are. You determine who you are. Your emotions do not define you. So take charge regardless of the discomfort or whatever it is you're feeling, and do what you have to do. Break it down to the smallest bit. So I'll give you an example. Let's say you want to be more organized. Your room is a complete mess. Your room is a complete cluster, and you've been saying since that you tidy it up. But whenever you look at it, you're just discouraged and you quit. You give up. Even if it was one particle of dust that you moved from one place to another, you have made a difference. Even if it was one piece of clothing you picked up from the floor, you have made a difference. I say that to say every little bit of effort you put in matters a whole lot. So don't get discouraged. Take the tiniest piece of work you feel you can do and do it. If you do that tiny bit, you are tired, go sit down, go and rest, go and take care of yourself, pamper yourself, soft life. Then come back and do it again. If you say you get deadline for that thing you are procrastinating, unless you are, Idon, you are Jagaban. I am the one, the way you're trying. But if you are not that type of person and it will stress you out a lot, then you better start early. If need be, get yourself an accountability partner. The two of you should make an agreement within yourselves that you guys are going to do this tiny bit of work every day from the first day that work has been commissioned out, and you have a deadline to complete it. Give yourself a little bit of work to chip at every day, and you'll see a difference. So take it easy. Don't judge yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself when you do procrastinate, because procrastination is something that actually eats at your self-esteem. Because it's like you make promises to yourself, you tell yourself you're going to do this and you don't do it. You're not showing up for your own self, and that's something that can really mess with your self-esteem. So I need you to realize that you are a human being, and you're a human being. You've not done well all this time, but you can definitely get up one day and just do better. you can get up one day and do better. So I hope with these tips you are going to do better for yourself. We'll see. This is the very first video of this series. I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you in my next video. Bye. Stuff, the lighting trash, but nonetheless, welcome to the Glow Up series, where we talk about all the things you can do to level up, glow up, and be our best self. So if you like that kind of stuff, welcome. Let's get into it together. Yay.